Dude, alpha males, they're the ones that are being, the strings are being pulled on them by women the most. 100%. Dudes that have it in their minds that they're out there killing themselves, trying to like hustle and grind and make tons of money and be jacked and ripped and have all this charisma that they're going to learn from some alpha male online course for $1,000 a month or whatever. They got the perfect fade. They're sleeping with tons of women and showing all the women the things that they're doing with other women to make them jealous. All this stuff, all this nonsense. They're the ones that are controlled by women the most. Their identities are based off of what they think women want. They're not in touch with their own energy, their own masculine energy. A lot of these dudes are super lustful, and I'm not saying all these dudes are drained, but I think most of them are drained and they're super lustful, and they just fail to see that they are a slave to the female mind, the collective female mind that will always want more. It will always try to take more and more resources from a man, see how much she can get out of a man. Dance for me, you little puppet. Dance for me, little puppet boy. That's what these alpha males, all these alpha males, bro, they're just puppet boys. Dance for me, little puppet boy. Go make more money for me. Look better. be emotionally aware and intelligent and witty and charismatic and understanding and communicative and all this. Be nonchalant, be caring but not too caring, blah blah blah. Make all this money, drive nice cars, take me places, take me to buy me jewelry, take me to this amazing spot, vacation spot, take me to this game, take me to this concert, take me to. I need experience. I need stimulus. Okay, these dudes they're just lost, bro. And yes, they're probably the ones that are getting really hot women. I will grant you. They're getting hot women. They're sleeping with hot women anyway. I don't think that they're holding these hot women down. Um, they're sleeping with hot women, but these women they are empty husks. They are uh, ravenous. They are ravenous. Their appetite knows no end of material, uh, just fucking gorging. They gorge on material stuff. Give me more. Give me more. And they constantly want just crazy, just to feel, jealous and all these toxic emotions, all this stuff. Okay, in my opinion, this is all because these dudes just don't. They haven't retained semen. I'm gonna sound like a fucking broken record, but dude, if you just retain your semen, you realize that it was never about doing more. It was always about doing less, making women happy with less, showing women that actually what they're looking for is not material at all. The dynamic between the masculine and the feminine, it has nothing to do with material means, really. In my opinion, it doesn't have anything to do with material means. It is a purely energetic connection. And I think what the masculine really does is it calms the neuroses, just the craziness of a female. It calms her, puts her at ease, puts her to bed, allows her to relax, allows her to just spread her femininity in like full blossom. It allows her to just be very at ease, not worry, not anxious, not domineering, not commanding. It puts her in sort of like a trance state where she's like in a sort of awe or admiration or deep reverence of the man that she's with, because he can do this for her. He's the one. Like, she might find a ton of men that have perfect six-pack abs and they drive nice cars and they make all this money and they can take her places, but she, all these men, can they can they can they put her at peace? Can they calm her? Can they make her feel like she's I don't even know how to say it. I mean, women would probably know this feeling better than me, but like she's no longer her, it's no longer like she doesn't feel like the man is subconsciously always trying to prove himself materially to her. Prove himself. A man is always trying to prove himself to her. He's always in constant qualification mode. That's what like alpha males are, dude. They're in constant qualification mode. Oh, I have this, I have that. I can go here, I can go there. I can drop this much money here. Blah 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 blah. I slept with her. I slept with her. Blah blah blah. And it's like, I think something deep in a woman realizes that there's no that this man is not he's not like set. He's not set. He's not good within himself. He is very much always chasing, always trying to search for his identity, his sense of self-worth uh, in women's approval and validation. I don't know if they probably, I mean, most of these women on that level are fucking unconscious as fuck. They're just not there, bro. They're like, oh, where's the next place you can take me? Blah, 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 buy me this. But I'm sure that there's some deep part of them, the unconscious, that really drives all of our behavior, that realizes that there's something missing, something essential. The most essential part of this man is missing. There's an energetic, just discordance, if that's a word, here. She can't feel, it's like she can't feel him. Like women, I think women, there's and this points to like why women will like, dude, there's definitely examples of really good women, like attractive women, being with dudes who like don't make a lot of money. I don't think it's common. I will grant you that. It's not common. But these things do happen. And that's kind of what I'm banking on, you know. got my got my basement here. And but like women have to be able to feel, it's all energetic. If they can feel the stability, the rock hard like center, the iron core of a man, if they have to be able to sense that you cannot be controlled in any way. The alpha males, they're so easy to control, bro. You just fucking tell them that they're not good looking enough. You just tell them like their Bugatti's not, it doesn't have enough horsepower. It sounds like a bag of rocks being dragged across a chalkboard. You just tell them something stupid, bro. They're fucking lose their shit. Tell them that they haven't slept with enough women. Tell them that their dick don't work or it's small, or tell them that they I think you're losing a little bit of hair. Like, it's so easy to control like an alpha male, bro. You just fucking, their egos are so like fragile. But like when you start to get in touch with your masculinity internally, like inside, bro, you become really completely unpredictable and you don't play by any of the rules of what society deems is a man. Like there's a certain, everybody has this idea, men most of all, they have this idea of like what a man is and what he does and like what do I need to be for a woman. Like even I still struggle with it, dude. I've talked about, a woman's gonna come over to the basement, she's gonna look at the carpet and I'll be all whatever. So I'm still getting through it, you know what I mean? But I think I'm aware that I still have those sorts of insecurities and stuff. But but man, dude, when you get in touch internally and you really like dive deep through all these different ways that you constructed your identity off of, especially female approval and validation. It's so much of a man's identity is in that. And when you really go deep, you start retaining semen and get off all your numbing agents, drugs, alcohol, meds, all that stuff. I think you really you will come at a certain point face to face with all these certain aspects of yourself and why you behaved in certain ways, and you end up finding like the ability to not. It's like you have a deep sense of like you're good with yourself. Like you're, even if you act in ways that completely disturb people or throw people off or trigger people, or maybe it's not what women want. Like, dude, I'm on camera, bro, I'm probably the least like stereotypically masculine dude in a lot of different ways. You know what I mean? Like I'm like open, I'm honest, and I'm vulnerable, and all this stuff. You can't be that. All the alpha males think that it's just like, oh, you just got to be a stoic, just blah. And they think that stoicism is like an act. Stoicism is not an act. It requires like just, they think that it requires just reading like Marcus Aurelius and just having this fake fucking hard, oh, I don't feel like, and they're not getting in touch with, it's just ridiculous. Stoicism is, you have to engage all elements of yourself and deal with all of them head on, and then be comfortable with them, so comfortable, have such a grasp of them, and not I don't know, you just don't really care like what, like if a woman, all these women have stereotypical ideas of what a man is too, and so it fucks with them too. Like, oh, he's talking too much, or oh, he's delving his personal life, or oh, he seems emotional, or oh, he's toxic, he's sexist, he's racist, he's he doesn't make enough money, he lives in a basement, or there's tons of things that women could say about me, and it's like, bro, you get to a certain point where it's like you just you just know that it doesn't matter. Like it just don't matter, bro. Because you know who you are, and it's not dependent on what a woman wants or like feels or whatever. And you actually know that that deep masculine energy within you, that's actually way more. That's gonna pull like a quality of woman, like a caliber of woman that's just completely like rare, and is gonna be really good. At least that's what I'm hoping, dude. This is what I'm hoping. I'm banking on it. I'm banking on it. But yeah, dude, it's not about doing all this shit for them. It's just about, dude, if you have the energy, man, you notice this on semen retention. You notice that it's never really been about any of the things that you thought it was about. It's all like psychic, energetic, subconscious. Like, can you stand the tests of pressure, of vitriol, of content, of derision, of people thinking that you're crazy, like all these things. If there's so much tests that you engage with when you go internally, and then the outside world just seems to, all the things that people think can like sway people, all the things that people are swayed by and controlled by. You notice that when you go internally, you notice that those controls, those external controls that used to have control over you and have control of these people, they loosen their grasp, and some of them completely fall away, and it's a continuous process of just like breaking these, and you just realize like it was all bullshit. It was just there's all ways to just control you, to just keep you from being who you really are, which is an absolute like unique, just primal, like doesn't give a fuck. It don't give a fuck, bro. The deep masculinity in you doesn't give a fuck, bro. It don't give a fuck about anything that you give a fuck about. Anything that you give a fuck about, bro, it's like there's this beast inside of you that don't give a fuck about none of it. It don't care. And you start embodying or incorporating more and more of that inner beast into you. And then eventually you just start to not even recognize who you used to be. You start to recognize how all these dudes who like on the face they seem like something, you're just like, you're just I'll fucking poke you and push you over or something. Um, dude, it's really what it's really just getting to a point where you don't really care what women want on that level because you know you have. It's almost like you know you have what women want, what they really want, not all the things that they think they want. Women have all these ideas of like, oh, what I think I want in a man, and they're dude. They have all they do the same thing with that we do. All these ideas that they think they want in a man and what a man is and all this stuff, you know that you actually have it though. So you can act in all crazy ways that go against counter, that contradict all of the like the material notions or the stereotypical notions of what a man is. You can just go against all that shit and just like disturb them. Because then it sets them off because they're like, wait, this guy's acting in a way that's like this dude is not, it's almost like they're like this dude isn't acting like a man, but like there's some sort of magnetism or there's some sort of pull that I feel here. There's some sort of like I can feel him. Hmm, interesting. Now we're getting to it. Now we're getting to let's get to the nitty gritty. Let's get to the nitty gritty. So, best movie ever, by the way, Nacho Libre. But yeah, I think that's it. I'll try to keep this video short. But all right, that's it. That's the video.